Gregory, I'm a really big fan of the JETT pen. How did you get started with JETT?
I served the ancillary to the cannabis industry for a few years. It allowed me to see an insider's approach to what was working and what wasn't working. I noticed that the vape pen market was rapidly gaining traction in Colorado, but there were a lot of systems in that sector that were flawed. The major component being the applicator, so the cartridge that you're looking at today. We went back to the drawing board completely. My technology arm does all of our global sourcing and manufacturing, so that allowed me to create a better applicator than anybody else in this market is using. At the same time, knowing the components that we're manufacturing and using, we can actually ensure that we're not going to ever get anybody sick. Our products don't contain those toxins and carcinogens that we mentioned before, but really it comes down to the experience from beginning to end. You want something that works every time. You're not going to have to worry about leakage or the cartridge just failing. Fail rates on the cartridges manufactured up until now has been quite high. We have a 1% fail rate. And we're really proud to offer this great ceramic coil technology at a really great affordable price on the recreational market today. We're honored to have it be a City Sessions approved item.
Why is the JETT pen different than other pens on the market?
There's a lot of factors that set us apart. Everything down from the technology that we use. We've removed all wicks, glues, anything emitting carcinogens of any type. We use medical grade ceramic, just a really, really high grade applicator. And then we start with really great instrumentation in the lab. Great people behind those instruments that really know how to use them and advance them. We're able to produce a really, really high grade, consumer enjoyable product that you see here today.
There's no button. All you have to do is make sure that you charge the battery. You screw on this cartridge and then you go. When the cartridge is done, you just throw it away and you get a new one. Very easy, discreet. I mean, great for on the go and even great for at the home. This oil is very close to actually smoking like the dry herb. You have all the components that make it up and you're combining them back together after the extraction process.
Absolutely. We preserve the terpenes through the extraction process. So we have the water's CO2 extraction instrument. With that instrument, we're actually able to fractionalize the extraction. And based on our protocols and the difference between supercritical and subcritical, we can actually pull out the water and the terpenes first, and we can reconstitute them during the extraction rather than post-extraction. So I think the tendency is to get a little confused on what reconstitution means. For our intensive purposes, we're actually preserving them throughout the duration of the extraction process because it's such a volatile compound. We don't want to lose that flavor, we don't want to lose that smell, and it's really present in the cartridges that we deliver today.
People really love it. I usually describe it as kind of like the wine of weed. It's very flavorful. It has an awesome profile. A little bit heavier than maybe other vape pens on the market that don't really get me high personally, because I get a nice buzz without feeling like too heavy, like taking a dab. It's just like that perfect feel-good high, like having a glass of wine. It's very social. Everyone likes the fact that it doesn't really smell. It kind of has like a citrusy kind of toasted smell to it, so it can't really tell that it's cannabis.
All of our guests get to sample the JETT pen while out on tour, and we get nothing but positive feedback. So for us, you're putting out a product that really speaks to people and that we can really stand behind, so we really appreciate that. Gregory Ringler, thank you so much for creating a great piece of cannabis technology. I truly enjoy it. I know here in the City Sessions Lounge, we really enjoy it, and we love bringing it to our guests and seeing their thoughts, and nothing but positive feedback across the board.
Thank you so much. We really appreciate it. And
thank you so much for joining the session today.
Thank you so much for having me. It was a pleasure to be here.
As always, please continue following us on all of our media channels, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. We give this JETT pen the City Session seal of approval, and we hope you check them out at Lucy Sky and on jettcannabis.com. I mean, it just tastes so good. It's a little bit of a problem. I keep on puffing mine because it just tastes good.